I have dedicated my professional career to the study and control of arthropods.
Hi, this is going to be kind of an unusual video for me today because I'm actually going to be promoting a Christian website. And it's not a joke. I'm not making fun of them. I'm not mocking you guys, or this isn't anything like that. I'm actually promoting a Christian website. And one that has the even worse sounding name called Answers in Creation. Now, just a quick background before before I explain why. Today I was looking up some information. I was at work, and I was printing up some information on Chickenosaurus, which is a pretty cool stuff in science news. And at the top of one of my Google searches for information on it, I found a link to this creation, Answers in Creation site. And so I thought to myself, how funny, let's hear what the creationists have to say about this Chickenosaurus. I thought that'd be hilarious. And it turns out I was wrong that the website Answers in Creation is a creationist website, but it's not a young Earth creationist website. It calls itself an old Earth creationist website. And when I went to the site, what it was the page specifically on Chickenosaurus was a page basically smacking Eric Hovind for some comments he made about Chickenosaurus, and refuting a whole bunch of his arguments about evolution and dinosaurs and bird evolution. And I was like, is this a creationist website? So I had to go back through, and I went to their main page, which I have up here. Let's see if I can grab this here. Yeah, Answers in Creation. And I'm not claiming that I agree with everything on the page by any stretch. I'm sure. I mean, I didn't dig through all of their material, but they got a lot of material here. So I'm not saying I agree with everything they say. I'm not agreeing. Obviously, I'm not a Christian. So I don't agree with their theology. But what I mention on their what about Answers in Creation, their sort of information page, is it's all about how the message of Jesus, the message of Christianity, is defeated if it's supported by lies, and that this website is dedicated to refuting the lies that Christians tell to promote a false faith. How about that? So the site is honest, and so you find I went through several of their articles, and they, to the best of their ability, put real scientific refutations against young Earth creationist claims. They support a wide variety of old Earth views. They seem to, they claim to have different, within their own membership, different viewpoints. And so some of the articles will say one thing, and some of the articles will say another thing. And they specifically mention that they disagree with their fellows about this or that. When there is a clear thing where it looks like the science seems to contradict their faith directly, they say that they still advocate the science, and they don't know what the answer is. How about that? A creationist saying, we just don't know what the answer is. We, as in the creationists, don't know. Anyway, these guys, in my opinion, from what I've seen, I've only spent about an hour kind of surfing around their page, but there's a lot here. These guys deserve a huge pat on the back. These guys deserve, I will definitely write to send them an email to tell them, how much I appreciate it as a scientist. I'll certainly direct young Earth creationists to this page because they're specifically addressing creation science ministries and such that really going after their claims in detail. And it's done. It's a very, very fair site. It's not. They don't talk. They act like I said. They say we don't know the answer to this. We are researching the answer to this. We haven't found it yet. They don't make something up when they don't have the answer, which is the first time I've ever seen a site with creation in its name that doesn't just pull stuff out of their ass when they want to make a claim. This site, as far as I've seen, researches. And again, I'm not claiming that I agree with everything that they say. But they advocate all kinds of stuff. They talk about why Noah's flood had to be a local event. It couldn't have been a global event because that's geologically impossible, and they have lots of articles about the geology, so-called flood geology, and why it's actually anti-biblical if you really look at it. Stuff like that. It's neat page. So again, I'll put a link up. Please check them out. I'm really impressed. Sometimes when I start to lose faith, when you deal with certain kinds of people over and over and over again, you start to lose faith in the theistic side of the world, then I kind of get smacked back into reality and realize, you know what, most Christians out there aren't like these people, the ones that I have a problem with. Most Christians aren't, and it's kind of a breath of fresh air. So, all right, enjoy. That's all I had to say. Thanks.